For people watching, explain what you said on the show,
okay,
and so we can get clarification, because you was talking kind of crazy.
So catch us live every Tuesday, Blogtalkradio, because I be saying some crazy stuff, but I can back my stuff up though. All I'm saying is this, is that Kobe is not on a trajectory of getting better every year, is all I'm saying. Every year, he's just getting worse. Now,
one thing we have to keep in mind is that, and we talked about it on the show,
but at the same time, it comes from two different points.
Then all of a sudden, he want to say, oh, well, you know.
I think for me, I don't know if I can speak for everybody else.
This is DeadEndSports.
Look, we at Central Park, Atlanta, Georgia, man. Home of Dead End Hip Hop, home of DeadEndSports. We back with it, man. Look, make sure you follow us on every social media. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, we on Stitcher Radio, we on the podcast, we got the website DeadEndSports.com. Make sure you follow us individually. KBNs, FIFO 24/7, BZ430, the host 12 Kyle. Also make sure you tune in every Tuesday night, man. We are live. So anything that happens in sports that you want to talk to us about, that you don't talk about in the comment section, or you don't see us discuss on the YouTube channel, make sure you call in every Tuesday night, 9 p.m., 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you missed the show, make sure you catch us on the podcast, man, because we out here.
Tonight, we're talking small forwards and shooting guards. Everybody knows our top five. We've done top five in different positions in the NFL. Now we're talking NBA as the NBA season approaches. So, small forwards, shooting guards are two of the biggest positions in the NBA. They're positions, they're glorified positions. To be honest, they're positions where in today's NBA we find a lot of superstars. So that's where we're going. That's what we're talking about today. So B, I'll start first with you, man. Give us your top five small forwards in the NBA right now.
Number 5, Chandler Parsons. Number 4, Rudy Gay. Number 3, Carmelo. Number 2, Kevin Durant. Number 1, LeBron James.
Number 5 is my surprise. It's my surprise. Y'all, look.
LeBron James.
Nah, we know where he is in the mantle of the NBA right now. But number 5, man, Jabari Parker. Number 4, Kawhi Leonard. Number 3, Carmelo. Number 2, Kevin Durant. Number 1, LeBron.
I thought I was going to be the only one to have Chandler, but I got Chandler at 5 too. Yeah, I do. Chandler 5, Paul George 4, Melo 3, Durant 2nd, and of course LeBron number 1.
Much like you guys, I got Parsons at 5. Chandler Parsons is a beast, man. I got number 4. I got Kawhi Leonard, like FIFO said. Number 3, Carmelo. 2, Kevin Durant. Number 1, LeBron. So that's my top 5 right there.
I struggle with Kawhi Leonard. I know that he's good. I know that he's talented, but I struggle including him on my 5.
Why after seeing what you saw last year?
That was just in the final.
Okay.
But I'm looking at it.
It was the brightest stage, though.
I feel you.
And then look at it like this, Ken.
But can he? Go ahead.
Look at it like this. He in the Western Conference Final, he guarded and still had to play offense against Kevin Durant. Then he did it against LeBron James. So I definitely cannot argue FIFO for having Kawhi Leonard in there. I was thinking about, I think the only reason why I didn't have him in there was just like, okay, he didn't have the most attractive numbers per se stats, but for the intangibles and what he did in the playoffs, I can completely understand why you got him in there.
Hey, you know what? Because when KD said that Kawhi is a product of the system, I 100% back that. I don't think individually he is as great as the other 4 players I have on my top 5 list. But like B said, I think he's one, like outside of LeBron, I think he's the best two-way small forward that's in the game right now. I think that he's a level above Luol Deng. So for me, I had to put him in my top 5.
We used to argue about that. I was like, man, Kawhi Leonard, that deal. He was like, man, I just see him being like a Luol Deng or something. I'm like, what? I said, no, he gonna be better than him, man. And
he is.
It's interesting you got him on your list.
So here's where I slightly disagree with your point about him being a product of the system. I think if you put Kawhi Leonard on the Charlotte Bobcats, he can still do the same thing. And it goes beyond what he, hold up. It goes beyond what he did this past year in the finals. And like you said, the Western Conference Finals. If you go back the previous year, he had a great Western Conference Finals. He struggled in the finals against LeBron, and Miami won.
Right.
If you get Kawhi Leonard to play like how he played, maybe Miami doesn't win that
Yeah,
championship.
you got to give that man some credit.
You got to give him his credit.
No,
He
no,
struggled.
credit.
He struggled. Wait a minute. He struggled on both the offensive and defensive end against LeBron in that
Of
finals.
course, and he needed that. And like I said, young players always need the playoff experience for them to start reaching their ceiling. But if you put Kawhi Leonard on the, and they're not the Bobcats anymore, they're actually the Charlotte Hornets now. But how much different is Kawhi with the Hornets than Jimmy Butler is with Chicago? You see what I'm saying? And to me, when I see Kawhi, or I try to picture him somewhere else, I don't know if he has the same level of success. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from him because I do think he is a great player. I marginalized him at first.
Right.
I'm not putting him in that situation anymore. But I do think that I would say about 30% of his success has to come from Popovich and that system.
How does Jabari Parker, who hasn't dribbled a ball yet, project at 5 in your list when none of us had him on our top 5?
My brother, if you watching this, I've already told you, I've already said it. I declared him Rookie of the Year since the first time I laid eyes on him. And I said, he's coming out, he's going to be Rookie of the Year. Regardless of where he was going to go, he's going to get, I think he's going to average 20, but I think he's going to get real close to 20. If not 20, he's going to get 18 and a half. This guy is the real deal. I think he is a better, or he's going to be a better Carmelo. And when I looked at some of the other small forwards,
Better Carmelo?
I think he's gonna be a better Carmelo. Yeah, when I looked at some of the other small forwards like Rudy Gay, I don't like their decision making. And I think that where Jabari is right now, he's more polished than a lot of the small forwards in the league. I think that he's a better player right now than Chandler Parsons, in my estimation. He better ball handling. He can create his own shot. I think he's a better playmaker. I just think he's a better basketball player right now. And that's no slight to Chandler.
Yeah, and I wouldn't argue that with you. I've seen Jabari's talent, so I've seen what he's doing, what he did in college in the league. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen the preseason box score that he's put up. He's gonna ball. He's gonna ball. So if you tell me he's better than Chandler Parsons, I'm not gonna argue with you. I just seen Chandler Parsons ball in the NBA. Yeah, Chandler Parsons he has a resume. Jabari Parker doesn't. But I do agree with you. I thought it was a mistake when Cleveland picked Wiggins over Jabari Parker. Anyway, I thought he was the better player.
All of us went LeBron, KD, Melo, 1, 2, and 3. Is there any way that you can see Carmelo moving up above KD or LeBron?
Only just because I think defensively he's not going to improve. Carmelo is Carmelo. Okay. We know what Carmelo is. To me, I've always thought he was the most polished scorer in the league. Carmelo can kill you any kind of way. 3, off the dribble, his mid-range. People don't give credit to his mid-range game. His post-game, Melo post-game is crazy. And for a small forward, in his mid-range game, I think the mid-range game in the NBA in general, I think is a lost art all of a sudden. It's like everybody want to shoot threes, but Melo got that mid-range, man. He got the best mid-range game out of the small forwards that I see play in the league, man. Melo is that deal, but defensively, it's like, I like defense, man. I just Melo, Jesus, but
defense and playmaking. Because KD last year, I felt like he took a big step in rebounding and also creating plays for his teammates. And we already know what LeBron does in that arena. But I don't think Carmelo.
He's there.
He's there. This is what he is. Can he get one more rebound, one more assist? Yeah, but it's not going to change his game. And where KD is in his career, he's still developing. He's still adding things to his game. And to LeBron's credit, it's like, bro, he's still adding things to his game. Carmelo, I think, hit his ceiling already.
I think Melo is as good as he's going to get right now.
I think so. People always argue against me. I'm like, man, Melo is the best scorer. I'm not saying he's the best player. He's not this. He's just the best scorer, man. Like he do it anyway. He do it anyway.
Yeah,
and they
soft touch.
Everything. So, and I think that's another reason why I put Rudy Gay on my list, because he's like a broke man's Carmelo.
I wanted to put him on my list.
But you know why? I can see why you don't. Because everywhere he goes, the people, they lose. Like he doesn't add to the team. But Rudy Gay can score too, though. Rudy Gay can score. Rudy Gay can hit the 3. He can post. His mid-range game is okay, but you know, I always look at him as a broke man's Carmelo, so that's the reason why I put Rudy Gay. And then it was kind of like a default. I'm like, damn, who else can I put in there? Rudy Gay. So.
All right, next up we got top 5 shooting guards in the NBA. Like I said, shooting guard is premier position. Man, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah. I throw it over to you, B. Give me your top 5 shooting guards in the NBA right now.
We staying far away from Ken. Number 5, I got Klay Thompson. Number 4, I had Bradley Beal. Number 3, this is my dark horse right here. This is my dark horse. He was second in all shooting guards and scoring behind James Harden. DeMar DeRozan. That's my number 3. That's number 3. Number 2, I got James Harden. And number 1, I got Kobe Bean Bryant.
That's my beat, man. Ken, what you got, Ken?
Alright. Man, y'all. Okay. 5 for me, Bradley Beal. Dang, B, we kind of locked in. 4, Klay Thompson. I didn't think a lot of people would have Bradley Beal. James Harden came in 3rd. He just plays no defense. He just, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna talk about it.
We know who number 2 is, man. You in his wedding.
That's what I said, Ken.
What you breathing for? We know. You was in his wedding.
Oh man, I'm not gonna troll people, man. Wade is second on my list.
Stand by Wade.
Yeah. I'm ride or die,
Stay
man.
by Wade,
I'm ride or
man.
die.
Like I said, you was in his wedding.
I gotta give it to Kobe, man.
That's what I can, man.
It was Wade or Kobe for number 1, mainly because Wade played last year and Kobe didn't. But look, I'm riding with my boy, man. Wade's my dude, man.
He's doing this. Hey, that's cool.
Hey,
I like it. I respect it.
Hey, but nah,
you
man.
do.
I'm gonna give Kobe his props, man. Kobe will have a better year than Dwyane Wade, and that's how I base my final decision. Not off of me being a homer.
I got Bradley Beal at number 5. I love Bradley Beal's game. I love his games. The boys are bad. Number 4, I got Klay Thompson. Number 3, Dwyane Wade. 2, James Harden. Number 1, Kobe Bryant.
That's my cow, man.
Man, y'all tripping.
Ref got him 1.
Look, all right, so number 5, I got DeMar DeRozan.
Okay.
Number 4, I got Bradley Beal.
Thank you, Ralph.
Number 3, I got Dwyane Wade. Number 2, I got Klay Thompson. Number 1, I got James Harden. I can't reward playing 6 games. Now, if we talking all time, look, of course Kobe's still, overall, he's the best shooting guard all time left in the NBA. I'm not gonna argue that. He's still great. 6 games, I can't put you on my top 5 list. You got to prove it to me this year, and maybe next year I'll put you on my top 5. So that's just how I feel.
To FIFA. He got to prove it to Ralph. y'all hear the words coming out of his mouth.
Let's just assume that Kobe was how he was the last time you saw him.
Oh, he's top 5. Yeah.
Okay.
I just got to see him, like I said with D Rose. If D Rose is healthy, he is the best point guard in my estimation in the NBA when healthy. That's just me. Kobe plays 6 games. If Kobe plays a better than 60-some games this year, relatively healthy, has comparable numbers to his last full season healthy, then he is a top 5 shooting guard in this league.
Why does he got to do that, Ralph? Like,
because
like,
you know what?
He's gonna.
No, I don't know.
26,
I
25.
don't know, because he might play 7 games this year, bro. I don't know. I cannot reward
7 games. He's still going to be the best.
You can say that. You can say that about anybody.
You can say that about
anybody.
But what I'm saying is, everybody on my list played more than 54 games last year because D-Wade made the list.
But you just put Parker on your list. He hadn't played a game yet.
Exactly. And I was just about to say that.
But he's a rookie. He's a rookie, but he hasn't had injury. He's not proven. He's not proven. I'm projecting. And all I'm saying is injuries. I grade injuries harshly. I have to see what you've done. Okay. And I've already seen what Jabari Parker done last year. He wasn't hurt last year.
I projected with Eddie Lacy and you jumped on me.
I just felt like he needed one more year. I just felt like
I'm just saying.
I jumped on you on DeMarco. I didn't jump on you on Eddie. I just said I felt like Eddie Lacy needed one more year. And with Jabari, all I'm saying is that I've seen him last year, even though it wasn't in the pros.
James Harden's number 1.
I think
he don't
he's the
play
best
a
shooting
lick
guard.
of defense.
I feel you, man. And you know what?
Harden suck defense.
And that's why I had to put Klay Thompson number 2, because I think Klay Thompson right now is arguably the best
can't
two-way
get his
guard.
man
You mentioned Dwyane Wade. Have we seen all of what we're going to see from Dwyane Wade?
I think Dwyane got something to prove.
He's gonna come back. He's gonna light up the league this year, bro.
I wasn't light up, but I think
What do you mean by light up? Quantify that. Quantify that.
think he gonna average 21 or more.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna see hints of the old Dwyane Wade. That hurt Dwyane Wade. It's his team again, whether he's playing first or second fiddle. I think at some point he will be the top dog.
How was his knee though?
How many games do you think, realistically, how many games do you think Dwyane Wade is going to play this year?
Because he
He'll
been,
play anywhere from 70 to 80.
he hasn't played that in like what 3 years, right?
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, he hasn't played. Come on now, Ken.
I don't know, maybe I'm optimistic.
As long as he plays the playoffs, I think at this point in his career, and that's why I hold Kobe. Like, you gotta play more than 6 games for me. But do you think Dwyane Wade is going to shoot anywhere near that 54% field goal percentage? Because I think, to me, that's gonna be the one number I look at to see how dominant and how good of a season Dwyane Wade is gonna have.
You know what? I think so, because I think his game has evolved as well. His jump shot, of course, has obviously gotten better. He's kind of doing that Jordan thing, where Jordan's athletic ability started to diminish. He just went to the jumpers, the mid-range game, and it started to reflect the fadeaway and all this. Same thing Kobe's doing. I'm seeing hints of that as well. So yeah, I think he can sustain that. He's not as reckless as he used to be.
And the other stat that I'm looking for too for Dwyane Wade to see in terms not of how successful this season will be for him, but his progression, because that's where naturally you led to, because obviously he's not the same athletically. 3-pointers. I think for him to take that next step in terms of progression and to becoming the old man on the court, you got to knock down these threes. You got to take them and make them.
He got to take them.
Yeah, and he got to make them.
He can't make them. I think he just got to take them. It's never been part of his game because he's never really had to have it. So, and I want to just clear up something about the games played. I don't know. They may hold him out of games because of his knee and stuff like that. So 70 is a little high. 70 is a little high. But I don't know what the medical staff will want to do with him, as far as maintaining his health for the full course of the season.
As far as Kobe, here lately, it seems like not just media-wise, but fans-wise, there's been a lot of piling on. It's been a lot of, trolling. It's been a lot of people talking, saying that he can't. It's almost like the old rapper that's back in the booth, and they said, well, you can't do it again. And I mean, all we've seen is consistent over a 18, 19-year career. Why do you think people don't think that he can do it again? Why do you think that people think, like, if you listen to some people, especially in the national media, they figure like Kobe's gonna fall off, we talked about it on the show where ESPN, for what it's worth, ESPN ranked him number 40 of all the NBA players. I mean, we all put him, with the exception of you, put him in the top 5. So that stands to at least put him in, top 20. So why do you think people think that he's just gonna fall off when we've just seen the consistency?
Probably because he's coming off of a severe injury, Achilles, 2 of them, and his age. That's the only thing I can think of.
One more too.
But somebody with a work regimen like him, I mean, we're not talking about.
Look, I don't know why they saying this stuff. They must not be watching or something or looking at basketball, because I know what Kobe can do. I can't stand him, but dang, man, I know what that man can do. And just what the man, that game I showed y'all, he was 27 points and shot over 50% from the field. Like, that's what we gonna get this season. Like,
and that's
the number 1 2 guard to me.
And when you look at what the Lakers have around them, now I guess that's where it really comes into play. When you look at what's around him,
he don't got nobody.
You don't. It's
Steve
almost
Nash
like
out for the year.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like Melo, where you just expect Melo's got to shoot. Regardless of whether or not you say Melo takes too many shots. Same with Kobe. He's got to shoot. Who's gonna pass it to?
When has Kobe ever not done it? When you were proposing this question, that's the thing that was going through my head. Like, when has he not done it? He's just been hurt. Right. And that's the only thing that's stopped Kobe his whole career. was an injury.
Because even when he was injured, he was still doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
He did it on a broken finger.
Yeah.
Fingers and stuff.
On the shooting hand.
He still went on that streak where he scored like 40 in 10 straight games.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
that was unheard of.
It was crazy.
So I just don't understand where it's coming from. I don't.
I think a lot he's being punished for the injuries and age. He's absolutely right.
36.
And the
I don't think people are looking at the minutes though. That's not a subject of the conversation.
But it is.
You will bring it up.
No. But I really think it is.
No,
Because
I'm not saying it's not valid. What I'm saying is in the public domain, the public conversation, they just saying that he's hurt and that he's old.
Look, in terms of a two guard, I think the only person tougher than him to play in the NBA that I've seen with my two eyes, AI. He's the only other guy I see play with multiple injuries, get hurt, it don't matter, let's go out here, I'm gonna bust you for 30.
Right.
And come in, I'm gonna step over you just like this too, Tyron. You know what I'm saying? And Kobe to me is of that same mindset. He plays through all of that, but I just think that
He's just getting worse and worse every year, dude.
So I
Yeah, we got to talk about that. Because you said that last.
I did.
He did say
I did say that, and I was taken out of context. So let me explain that statement. All I'm saying.
So for people watching, explain what you said on the show,
Okay.
and so we can get clarification. Because you talk kind of crazy.
So catch us live every Tuesday, Blogtalkradio, because I be saying some crazy stuff, but I could back my stuff up though. All I'm saying is this, is that Kobe is not on a trajectory of getting better every year, is all I'm saying. Every year, he's just getting worse. Now, worse for Kobe is still the best top 3 two guard in the league when healthy.
Still better than Klay Thompson and
When healthy.
James Harden.
When healthy.
But you didn't put him on your list.
I didn't put D Rose on my list either. Okay. I judge injuries harshly. If you play 50 some odd games, because I put Marc Gasol on my list and he missed like what, 20 some games? Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's only 20 some games. You play 6, I can't put you on my list.
So what makes you think that you're not going to see that Kobe that we've seen for 19 years?
Because first of all, it's 2 major injuries, right, to the lower extremities. First of all, we're talking an Achilles tendon. That right there, at this age, has been a career ender for a lot of basketball players.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Football players too.
Football players too. And I know that if anybody could come back and do it, it is Kobe. But what I'm saying is that I have to physically, with my own 2 eyes, has to tell me where he is going to be this upcoming year. I haven't seen him for 2 years. I can't do that. I can't do that. I know where Kobe is in terms of his career and how excellent his career has been. And I'm not taking nothing away. But I have to see, because we're talking this upcoming year. Now, like I said, if there's anybody that could come back and be the guy that he was before he got hurt, is this guy right here. I just got to see it.
That's our top 5 shooting guards, top 5 small forwards. You let us know what yours are. Hit us in the comment section.